didn't leave much time on the clock either. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. He's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Andre Howe. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it. And never mind, Larry. These 2 teams apparently anxious to get back at it. And this score will stay right where it is. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. What a spin. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 15 yards on the pickup there, and it's good enough for a Houston first down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taking off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
Osweiler steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. DeAndre Hopkins, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Brian Cushing, the linebacker, in on the tackle. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw, Smith. Out to the right here to Wilson. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Smith going to turn and give to Charles. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Tackle made that time by Kevin Johnson. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They come up in an offset eye. Here's Smith. And now he'll turn and off his back foot. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for KC. 45 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. Smith forced out to his left. And this is caught by Wilson. Chiefs touchdown. Albert Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. Oh, the spin. Sheds a 2nd man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll throw on 1st down with Osweiler. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Ooh, I like it.
Flush to his right. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Houston. Their big tight end, 40. And nowadays in NFL football, you have to account for all the receivers, sure, but the tight end's such a weapon, and they prove it right there.
Oh, without a doubt. And we're seeing now the golden age of tight ends catching the football. I go back to Kellen Winslow. To me, he was the prototype of what we're seeing today. We're seeing it each and every week now.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Returnable here for Davis. Ooh, the juke. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City, and they will Charles be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Give them 18 on that one. Good enough for a Kansas City 1st down. And quickly they get to the line. On 1st down, it's Charles again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Smith, escaping the pressure right. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Albert Wilson, 53 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious They've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive. But without him, they're not winning this game.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. This is great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do. Back door reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. A beautiful spin and room to run. 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. Cecil Shorts, 75 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
The rain making this treacherous, but the extra point is good, and with it, it'll give them the lead. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. Returnable here for Davis. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Texans defense, we watch them get set to go. Obviously a close game from the defensive standpoint. Maybe don't want to blow it too much out of proportion, but how important is this drive?
I think it's huge for them because they've got to find a way to help out their offense. Whether it's doing it themselves, taking the ball away and scoring, or setting their offense up in a good position to give them a chance to fully be back in this game.
Sometimes that defense triggers the offense. We'll see. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's 3rd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Here's Mumphrey. We're back now in KC. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Now Osweiler on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Shorts on the reception over the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And let's discuss Osweiler a little bit further. Obviously an interesting journey for him to get here to Houston.
Groomed in Denver and actually got to play some before he ended up making his departure to Houston. But after the Broncos won the Super Bowl, I think he was in search of his own team and his own destiny as maybe a Super Bowl quarterback. They gave him a great opportunity, and he took advantage of it and headed to be a Texan.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd down following the run. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move.
throwing now. Osweiler on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. 10 yards still left on second down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Being chased out left. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
On the move to his left. It's complete to Fuller. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. Returnable here for Davis. Oh, he bowls over it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now here comes Kansas City. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before.
Jamal Charles, nobody in front. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jamal Charles, 67 yards. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. So he's in for his third score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's Osweiler, and this one's incomplete.
Pass interference, offense.
Certainly some contact there, and that's why there's a penalty on the defender for pass interference.
So hard to time it up for a defender to hit the receiver when the ball arrives. Got there a little bit early on that one.
Osweiler steps away to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Offside, defense. Still first down.
Tie game here. Time starting to run down. The defense really needs to try and keep this game tied, see if they can get the ball back for the offense. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Throwing is Smith, rolling to his right. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
On 2nd down, Jamal Charles. And a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Again, it's Charles. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Smith. This will be caught just inside the 10. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Smith turns and gives to West. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Smith now to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final step.
They've got a situation where a field goal ties it. How do you defend this? Because you obviously don't want to give up the touchdown. How aggressive do you get?
That's always the key, isn't it? Where is the line on aggressiveness to over-aggressiveness? And I think most coordinators are looking at it like run your regular defense, add some pressure packaging.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's in.